Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is just a quick oracle energy check-in for you, okay, in celebration of the fact it was the equinox yesterday. So the equinox is the autumn equinox where I am, and if you are in the same area of the world as me, Europe or USA, it's autumn equinox, and if you're in Australia it was the spring equinox. Equinox meaning, or coming from the Latin, meaning equal night. So when we have equal night, we always also have equal day. And we are also in Libra season, which is represented by the scales. So this just felt like a good time to actually just do a quick little check-in. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm pulling 3 oracle cards. Okay. You've got the lightning card here, which for me in this particular deck is the communication card, you know, and it's no surprise because Mars has been retrograde recently, and we're also in the energy of where we are going to very soon be approaching a Mercury retrograde, which is also notoriously an inhibitor of communication. This one usually speaks to me, if I see it alone without another communication card, of saying the wrong thing, or not thinking before you're speaking, or saying something in anger that you can't literally take back at another time. However, we've got the compassion card with love here. I feel that you want to confess your feelings for someone. This is a general reading, but I have to read the cards as they come up, you know. This one has a love focus. So because the love and the lightning card are here, we also have rain and purification, I feel that your cup of love is flowing for someone, and that you want to reach out, or you want to make amends with somebody. Perhaps there's been some kind of communication barrier between you and a significant other. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner, because this is a general love meaning. This can be with a friend or someone that you hold dear in your life, like a family member. But I do feel, especially with the rain card here, that there is something that you wish to express to this person, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. This can be a bit of a negative energy on its own, but with this love and compassion, I feel like you want to say something to someone for their higher good. Maybe you're watching somebody in your particular inner circle, whether that's a family member or a romantic partner, struggle at this particular time. Maybe you think that they're making the wrong choices in their life and you want to intervene in some way. This can also be with a child, you know. It's something, this definitely has to do with someone that's in your soul tribe, you know, someone that's in your inner circle, your family circle, your sort of immediate circle, you know. If this is with like maybe a younger sibling or a child, you're watching them possibly make some bad choices and you want to step in and say something to them, but you're not quite sure how to reach out and approach the subject with them, for fear of the fact that you don't want to do or say the wrong thing. You're very self-aware of the fact that possibly you may do the wrong thing or may say the wrong thing, although it will come from a place of complete and utter love when you do it. My feeling is with these cards is that this conversation is much needed. You can see that the rain purification card here. I feel that whatever you say to this person will be received gratefully, and in the spirit of the message that it's meant for. You know, I feel that if you just take this moment and take this chance to actually get what it is off your chest, you know, and we can see the imagery here with the heart here. You know, this is where something comes from a place of love, not from the mind or a place of ego. So there's nothing ego related here. The message that you want to share with someone, or the input that you want to have in someone's life at this particular point is almost a parental input, regardless of whether you're in a parental role with this person. It's very sort of paternal, maternal energy, where you just want to care and love for somebody because perhaps you can see them struggling, or maybe someone's having a bit of a bad time and you want to just step in and give them a bit of a helping hand. The fact that you're not quite sure how to do it means that it's not getting done. I mean, what do? Do you let this person just continue to just wobble about in the fact that they can't see the wood for the trees here? When possibly your communication could actually come and actually clear up a situation for them and actually give them perspective and actually point them back in the right direction. It's all about, you apply this to whatever situation it is for you, because this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading for someone, so I can't put it into context, and obviously I can't take on board the questions that you would like to ask the oracle, but what I'm telling you from this initial energy that I'm getting is that if you have this conversation, or if you have this input with someone where someone is faltering, then this will only clear the situation for them, but also put you back in a place of feeling like you did something positive, like putting an end to this dilly-dallying of shall I, shan't I, what will happen if I do, what will happen if I don't, and so on. No one is going to think that you're interfering or meddling in their affairs if they can genuinely see, Pisces, that it comes from a complete place of compassion and nothing to do with the ego, which usually comes from the mind. Okay, this is where it comes from, the heart space. The intuition. Your intuition is ringing to you at the moment that this person needs some help somewhere. This person can be anyone. As I said, it can be a brother or sister, it can be another family member, it can be an elderly parent, it can be a child, it can be a child that you are not currently living with even. And take it, I say that because look, we've got the fork here. This could be potentially that you're not with the mum or the dad of the child and feel that perhaps you want to say something but you don't want to rock the boat with the other parent. You're not, even though you're in a parental role, you're not quite sure, or maybe possibly it's even a situation where you're at odds with the mum or dad of your child at the moment, regardless of whether you live in the same house, for the fact that you don't know what to do for the best. This could also be a same situation, with siblings, with brother and sister. Maybe you've got an elderly parent and you're not quite sure what the next step is with regards to their life stage. Do they need additional care or help? Maybe it's approaching this conversation with the actual parent, or especially if someone is very independent. But come from the place of love. When it comes from a place of love, it's never bad. Even if what you say is the wrong thing, or even if what you do is the wrong thing, when it genuinely comes from a place of love, it's never wrong, Pisces. That's my message for you today. Thank you very much for checking in with me. There will be love messages with the tarot. These are the oracle cards, but I do use the tarot to give the general messages. So if you have a special person in your life, or a significant other, or someone you like to flirt with and are romantically attracted to, then check back in next week. I think your day is Thursday actually, for your love reading, so check back in for the general love tarot. And in the meantime, leave me a comment or something to tell me what's going on with your life. It's appreciated. And give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any content. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.